Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be talking about cable or pound US dollar as we're seeing price break back above the weekly range highs. Now we have had some news out today, so I just want to go over that news, and we have some news kind of going on as we are speaking at the moment. If you look in the bottom right hand corner down through there, it is currently 7:20 in the UK, and that is where the FOMC meeting minutes fall right in. So looking to see if that's going to have an impact whilst we are discussing what's going on here for cable. We also at 8:15 PM have a Bank of England Governor speech as well, so again that's going to affect cable as well. But we've already seen the Bank of England Governor speak today. Now the Bank of England Governor has already kind of discussed the fact that the banking crisis is not really rolling over to the UK. He doesn't think that we are going to see a banking crisis in the UK, and that the UK banks are well capitalised, liquid, able to serve their customers and support the economy, is what he actually said. So there's no reason why the Bank of England can't continue to hike interest rates, and that's why we're seeing pound strength essentially. Now before that in the day we had some CPI data out as well, and we saw it actually come in lower than anticipated. So we saw previous was 0.4%, forecast was 0.2%, came in at 0.1%, so adding to that dollar pressure that we're seeing in the market as well. The only thing that came in as expected was core CPI, but it was still down from 0.5% to 0.4%. We've also had some Bank of Canada data, 4.5%. Bank of Canada have remained the same here. So a pretty volatile day in the market, and I just wanted to kind of touch upon pound US dollar heading towards the one spot 26.50 handle. Now I was looking to see if price would stay within this range, especially because we closed back within the weekly range here. However, I did discuss in the week ahead analysis that the dollar is still very weak. I don't really see much strength coming back to the dollar at the moment, which is what put me off really suggesting that maybe price for me was going to continue to the downside. I would only be looking for that if we were to kind of break through that weekly low, and that hasn't happened, and traders have gone the opposite way here. That dollar pressure is still being seen in the market, and price is continuing to head higher, which means that we could be coming to another previous area of resistance, which I've got marked in as the one spot 26.50 handle. You could also argue the 126 as well. However, I quite like that 126.50 entry. It kind of keeps in touch with the sort of extremes there. So expecting price to come a little bit higher here. If I actually go to the daily time frame, price, if we kind of look at sort of last month and this month, is technically trending to the upside. We have higher highs and higher lows here, and if that's going to continue, we could see price trade through the current recent highs around about the one spot 25 handle, come back and then continue to make its way up to that one spot 26.50. What I would be aware of is that we are approaching highs. Okay, now if we look at sort of historically, you know, when price comes back into key structure highs, we can see some previous sell-offs. So I want to be a little bit cautious with looking for opportunities around there. I think traders will look to take some potential profits here, but that means we could look at a potential pullback as well. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, there's a very sort of, you have to squint to see it, but there is a sort of head and shoulders pattern going on through here. We've got the head down here, the left shoulder, right shoulder, around about the one spot 24.50 is the sort of start of the neckline zone. So I think if we tap into these highs here and sort of resistance, and we reject and we come back down into that one spot 24.50 area, that could be an area where traders get interested again in being buyers of cable, and that means that price may trade higher towards that one spot 26.50 handle in there. So that's just something to consider going into sort of the end of the day, into tomorrow's trading as well. Maybe we'll see some kind of pullback here before seeing a continuation up to one spot 26.50. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I will speak to you in the next video.